carbon offsetting, I'm not saying it has no place, but it is really, really questionable. Climate change, climate chaos has come so far up the kind of agenda and awareness in the last 2-3 years. You know, I mean, put it down to Extinction Rebellion, Greta Thunberg, and hopefully the emerging sort of evidence that this is really happening, you know, that this is serious. But how do we respond to that? How do the people with power respond to that? How do politicians and businesses respond to it? I'm afraid they respond to it primarily as being a marketing opportunity. You know, whether that's marketing to gain votes or whether it's marketing to sell more of their crap. You know, that is largely how business and government is responding to it. And out of that, we have this, you know, this offsetting carbon trading, you know, so we can all carry on as normal. And this is another business opportunity for someone. And I'm afraid the people who are attracted to that sort of opportunity, as opposed to really doing things that matter, I mean, it's like flies on shit. Those sort of market traders mentalities, the people who have no morality, well, the only morality they believe in is the marketplace, they are attracted to these sorts of situations. And largely, those are the people who are setting up carbon trading schemes. You know, we really need to get away from this idea that, you know, that market is going to provide solutions to these problems. And if you do believe in the market for providing the solution, there's a very quick and easy way to do it, incredibly simple. Just tax fossil fuels. Don't subsidize them as we are at the moment, just tax them. If you believe in the marketplace, if that's your set on how to solve problems, tax fossil fuels. It's perfectly easy. You don't need to set up another marketplace in carbon. Just tax the stuff as it comes out of the ground or as it's burnt, and people would use less of it. Just put carbon offsetting into the internet and you'll come up with all sorts of adverts telling you more or less it's okay to carry on driving that SUV, it's okay to carry on flying to New York, you just have to give me $100 for the flight. Actually, it's not $100, it's about $10, I think, which is just absurd. Offsetting is not okay. It doesn't make it all right to carry on as normal or even to carry on with a marginally reduced, you know, version of normal. You know, you've really got to make sure you're doing every damn thing you as a government, you know, as a country, as a business, and an individual, you know, you're doing every last thing that you can. And you know, and reducing by 50% is not enough and offsetting the rest. There's not enough land in the world to plant the trees to offset the rest. You know, carbon capture is largely an unproven technology which everyone's kind of relying on to come as our savior. I really hope they're right. But, you know, it is largely unproven, so I think it would be really foolish to depend too much on it. So we are down to sort of natural schemes, and there's just not enough land. You know, we've got to massively reduce the carbon intensity of what we do, or even, dare I say it, do less, you know, consume less, travel less. Some of that money you give may deliver some benefit, but that does not make it okay to get on an aeroplane. I just cannot understand why it's not discussed, why it's not on the agenda. You know, it just, you know, it's pretty obvious. You tax what you don't want people to do, and you incentivize them on the things that you do want them to do. You know, so why are we subsidizing air travel? You know, why do we charge no VAT on air fuel or air parts or anything, whereas everybody else is paying VAT? I mean, why are we doing that? You know, there's still subsidies going directly to the fossil fuel industry. So, you know, it's just, you know, while that is going on, you know, you just got to question the credibility of a government that claims to be concerned about the environment.